higher rate of success, prevent market loss, improve profit margin, and be more efficient. Good morning, all board members from Yellow Cabs Brisbane. My name is Emily Miles, and I would like to say thank you so much for providing me with the opportunity to pitch an innovative pricing strategy that I believe will certainly advantage the company over the next several months. Yellow Cabs has been around for 96 years now, but unfortunately may no longer be the most favoured private transport services for Australians. It has been identified in a recent study by Roy Morgan that a greater population of people are now using Uber compared to taking a taxi. So what is the main reason for people preferring to use a service which has only been around for a short period of time? Well, consumers are utilising Uber services more so than taxis due to it being more simplistic, time-saving, and most importantly, the lower prices. So the central difference between the two competitors is that Yellow Cabs charges customers based on a moving or stop and go traffic, while Uber does not. Therefore, most of the time, making taxi the more expensive option. Basically, the problem with this business's pricing strategy is that it is on the pricey side comparing to other transport service companies. Therefore, Yellow Cab's current pricing approach requires development and must be evolved according to what other competitors are charging. I recommend employing the competition-based pricing method, or otherwise known as strategic pricing. Theoretically speaking, strategic pricing is a method in which Yellow Cabs will identify certain prices set by other transport companies and attempt to match or sit above them by adopting similar prices. In utilising this pricing approach, managers must look at two things: the competitors' prices dollar for dollar and assess all related financial and non-monetary costs, including time, social and physical effort. It has been identified that Uber has implemented a more dynamic pricing approach, where the costs of services fluctuate depending on supply and demand in real time. Uber does this through surge pricing when the demand is high or when there is a limited amount of Uber drivers working at that current time. I recommend that Yellow Cabs adopt a similar approach as is a more transparent way of being able to offer consumers a variation in prices that offers demand. A brief summary of the advantages of this pricing method include simplicity, low risk, and accuracy. Furthermore, I suggest that Yellow Cabs utilise the competitor-based approach, applying a dynamic pricing strategy due to consumers being more price conscious and constantly comparing deals between different companies. Additionally, this new pricing strategy will assist Yellow Cabs in overcoming the problem of one of the 4 characteristics of service marketing: perishability. Essentially, perishability means taxi services that are not used are unable to be reclaimed for future use or sale. This may cause financial loss due to the different demand periods for transport services, and most companies find it difficult in synchronising the supply and demand in their company. This challenge can be overcome by careful management of supply and demand, where Yellow Cabs should deliver more taxis in the peak periods when the demand is higher, and less taxis during the off periods when the demand is lower. Furthermore, the dynamic pricing approach assists in the specific area by altering the prices of taxi rides in coherence with the specific demand. Now, at the beginning of this proposal, I made a brief list of the advantages of this particular pricing strategy, and I hope that they are enticing you to implement this strategy into your business. Overall, Yellow Cabs has the opportunity to implement a new, innovative, competitive pricing strategy which will allow for an increase in the percentage of riders. Additionally, by adopting this approach, it will allow Yellow Cabs to further improve their ability to compete in the market and maximising their profit. I mean, who doesn't love a healthy competition, right?